Hello and welcome to today's episode in which we'll be discussing the split between Prosper and Rockhill High School. I'm Kat.
And I'm Brittany. We thank you for listening to Changing Schools podcast and hope you enjoy this episode. So what I want to do first is I want to give a little story of how middle school was for my grade. When we were in 8th grade, we were separated into two middle schools. And we were all going to go to the same high school for the last 4 years. We would be with our friends again and everything was going to be good because we were together. There were two middle schools, one for 5th and 6th graders and the other one for 7th and 8th graders. There was one high school. So we were going to be in the same school until we all got separated in 8th grade. When we all went into 9th grade, we were together. 10th and 11th grade, currently still together. But next year, there's going to be a new high school opening, Rockhill High School, and we will all be separated for our senior year, our final year before we transition to our life as adults. All of our friend groups are going to be separated. We are all going to be in different locations and not in the same place as we thought we were going to be.
Almost every student in Prosper can agree that our school is a bit crowded. When you go to the pep rallies, there's not enough space for everyone to sit. When you walk in the hallways, it takes a while to get past all the kids on your way to class. When you park your car in the parking lot before school, you have to come early just to get a good spot. When you get out of school, it could take 20 minutes just to leave the parking lot. Prosper High School is overpopulated. Our school has nearly 4,000 kids and is only fit to hold around 3,000 kids. And within 5 years, the Prosper School District enrollment is expected to double in size. In 2026, the amount of students could be as large as 32,240 kids in the district if Prosper continues to grow at the rate it is now. This causes the need for a new high school, Rockhill. However, Prosper is known for its sense of community and being one. The whole town roots for one football team and is able to connect with everyone all through one school, Prosper. With the new high school being created, it will divide the town and change the attitude of many towards each other. The city of Allen has around 85,000 people and only one high school. That single high school holds nearly 7,000 kids. That's an enormous amount of kids for only one school. Most people would think that if they have that many kids, they should build more schools to accommodate so many students. However, one school and 7,000 kids works in favor for them. They have been doing the best in their sports and academics, and their football team have been among the best in the entire state for years, along with many of their other sports. Allen was ranked 13 in state for their football team this season, and Prosper was ranked 24. Their school is even overall ranked higher than Prosper, which is surprising to many considering the fact of how many students they have. According to usnews.com, Allen is ranked 142 in all of Texas, whereas Prosper is ranked 177. Allen has been able to keep its sense of community for so long, and Prosper should be able to do the same. If there is literal evidence that Allen can do so good with so many students, Prosper can too.
The town of Prosper has had some dramatic changes in the past few years, with 2 new elementaries being added, 1 new middle school, and now a new high school is currently being built. This new high school is going to disrupt the new communities we've created in this high school this year, such as the Prosper Homecoming Parade. Now, we don't know if they're going to merge everything together, but it's still going to be weird having 2 different high schools instead of 1 high school, which has been Prosper for a long time. Also, the clubs at PHS, the sports, the fine arts, and many more groups are going to be separated. We all have been together, working hard together as a group to get where we are today, and we are all going to be separated. And we're all going to have to build up again to get to the strength that we are at currently. The sense of community in our school, which we've had in one high school, will disappear because all of our friend groups can be disappeared, and everybody is going to be saying, oh no, over here is better, instead of everything is in one place and we are all equal. People will get divided into multiple high schools in the city, especially such a small town as Prosper is not going to feel the same as it did this year. Allen has 1 high school, and because of this, they have a good sense of community because everybody goes to the same high school and everybody is around each other and they get along very well. We will have 2 football teams in the city, which is going to be really different, something we'll have to get used to, but our football records, the Prosper football team has worked so hard to get their football record, and some players are going to go off to Rockhill, and some players are going to stay, and the bond just is not going to be the same. So we have 2 different high schools. There should be 2 different graduations. Well, we are all graduating together. Now, I get this is new for Prosper, but it's going to be weird, especially the class rank, because in one high school, you have it established. Like in Frisco, they have separate graduations for each high school because of their class rank. And the class ranks are going to be merged together, which is going to be extremely confusing, especially since we are used to the one high school feeling, instead of having 2 different high schools and merging everything together. The rank is set for a 1 high school standard, not for 2 high schools to merge together. So graduation is going to be different. It's going to be extremely long, and people are not going to want to sit through almost 1,000 students, which are in my class. And each class, the class of 2021 in Prosper and Rockhill, is not going to be the same. There's going to be more students in Prosper High than there is going to be in Rockhill High. So the class sizes aren't even going to match. So you'll have fewer Rockhill High School students, and the rest will be Prosper High. So it's going to be extremely confusing as well with merging everything together. Prosper will not be the same with this change in our community. I took the liberty of interviewing a staff member here at PHS. Her name is Miss Wanshoff, and this is what I asked her. I asked her if she thinks the new high school, Rockhill High School, will disrupt the sense of community that we have. And she said that she's a little worried about that because for many years everybody's been green, everybody's been an eagle, and now we're going to have blue and hawks, and she's worried that the sense of community and unity is one. We're always prosper as one. And she's a little worried that it's going to disrupt that and not feel the same as it has for so many years. With this new change, the sense of community may not be the same.
There are many ways to get involved with the Prosper community, including joining their social media such as their Instagrams, Twitters, and Facebook. Both Prosper and Rockhill have these platforms to communicate with the town and to get opinions from people like us. We ask you to get involved and reach out to the high school or the district and voice your concerns. There will be no change if nobody expresses their thoughts.
Thank you for listening to the Prosper Changing School podcast. This podcast was produced by Brittany and Katiana, and a special thanks to Miss Wanshoff, and we hope you'll tune into the next episode of the Frisco Zoning.